Hello everyone and welcome to Type Q&A, the show where we answer your burning questions from Quora and make a video to answer them. So without further ado, let's get into it. So should I pay someone for link building or should I do it myself? Well, what happened before the Big Bang? What happens when you die? And should I buy more links? These are some of life's biggest questions. I'm going to leave the first two to someone else to tackle, but today I'm going to talk to you about link building. So, should you do it? Should you pay someone to do it for you, or should you just do it yourself? Now, as we all know, links are a very big deal when it comes to search rankings, and they're a bit of a contentious topic as well, but down to brass tacks, good links do help you rank better in Google. And why? Well, links are an authority signal. If 20 people say to you how great I am, but only 10 people say how great the other person is, well, Google's more likely to rank me. But if my 20 people are really small-time folks that no one's ever heard of, and your 10 are like Time magazine and things like that, suddenly you're looking a lot better. So you want good, relevant, authoritative websites linking to you. I think we're all clear so far. Now the big problem is actually getting good links. It's really, really hard. It takes a lot of time and effort, and sometimes it can take a little bit of money. Talking about money, let's take a quick detour to talk about buying links. Now, buying links is generally bad because it's against Google's terms of service. In fact, Google's guidelines actually say they can negatively impact a site's search ranking. The official thing they say is buying or selling links that pass PageRank. This includes exchanging money, goods or services for a link. Yes, even sends them a little freebie, it's not allowed. Excessive link exchanges, one of those things where you say, okay, I'll link to you if you link to me. Things like large-scale article marketing or guest posting campaigns with like really keyword-rich anchor text, don't do that either. Or using automated programs, you know, like SE, Nuke and Xtremer from back in the day, don't do that either. Requiring a link as part of terms of service, so if you have a contract with someone, you can't ask for a link inside of it. So with all that said, pretty much what Google's saying is, don't build any links. Now, what Google say is the only links a website should have are the ones that have occurred naturally, editorially given at the site owner's discretion. So that's all from me. No, I'm only kidding. If you've been around the SEO block a few times, you're going to know that getting links isn't as simple as crossing your fingers and hope the link fairy godmother gives you the links to your amazing content. As the saying goes, those that go fishing catch fish. If you want those great links, editorially or otherwise, you need to put a little bit of effort in. It's very naive to think that when a journalist writes about something, they're not actually prompted by a PR person who's pushed the story to their inbox. So knowing the right journalist and the right story for that publication, that's the bit that takes skill, effort and practice. Lots of this stuff is about relationship building. So when you first crop up in front of an editor or a blogger and just ask for a link, you're probably not going to get it, but if you persist and you actually provide them some decent content that they like, hey, guess what? You're going to get the link. Now let's quickly talk about pay to play. So should you be outsourcing this or doing it yourself? I mean, you can pay someone that's got the contacts and has already done all that research to get you all those grade A links, but is it better to actually do it yourself? Good link builders are really worth their weight in gold, and to be honest, they know it, and they price their services accordingly. Now, I know what you're thinking, you're like, Ross, I've had an email from a guy that says he can sell me 50 links for like $100. Well, what I'd say to that is, you're probably getting what you paid for. Now, as with any investment, you need to work out what your budget is and what you'll get for your money. What keywords are you trying to rank for, and are they worth actually trying to rank for in the first place? Think about this, like if you did rank for them, how much revenue would that then generate for you? And how competitive is it going to be to actually rank for those keywords? Also, if you think about it, is your content already top notch? Is your website superbly finely tuned and you just need like a couple of little links to get you to that ranking position? Answers to these sorts of questions are going to help you work out if I should just pay a professional link builder or an agency or try and do it myself. Another good thing to do is look at your competitors. What do they have that you don't? Now, usually you're going to say, well, they have better rankings and more links, and that's all very well and good, but you're missing a little bit of it. If you decide to work with any sort of link builder, try and find someone that's reputable, that's actually got reviews somewhere, and then ask them what their process is. If they're secretive and they don't tell you, do not work with them. If they're open and they've got a process, much, much better. Now, for those guys who are promising you the world on a stick, but don't want to actually show you anything, just remember, like, you might be taking quite a big risk. If Google thinks you're trying to scam their ranking system, instead of you actually going up in the rankings, guess what? You could go down, or even worse, you can get a penalty. When it comes to finding link builders, solid link builders will want to work with you on content ideas. They'll want to kind of work out what your business is, develop a story around it, and like develop some really knockout content that they can pitch to their journalist contacts. Now, don't think that hiring some link builder or some agency, like, you're done. You can't just give them money and then we're all done. Some agencies will try and do that for you. They'll just say, oh, you want 10 DR30 links for $100, we're done. But please do not fall into that trap. If it feels easy, there's a gotcha that you need to watch out for. Now, if the sound of spending all this money on links is way out of your price range, there's a bunch of stuff you can do if you have some time. Firstly, let's build some relationship with journalists and publications in your sector. If you go on Twitter and follow #PR requests and #journal request, you're going to see reporters actually reaching out to people on social, asking for quotes and data and things like that, so you can actually pitch them a story and get them a link, and they've asked for it. The thing is, it's very, very hard, and sometimes it can be quite thankless. Most of the time you might just get ignored, or maybe get a no, or if you're really lucky, get a polite no and a reason why they don't want to go with you. This makes it even harder to do any sort of link building, and this is why you see link builders doing backflips for journalists when top-level publications are at stake. Now, getting a good agency or link builder on board can be a bit of a cheat code, to be honest, because the thing is, they've got a contact book of people, they pitch constantly, they know what works, and they know what doesn't work. It's something that we personally have got quite good at Type A Media. We get links for our clients from national newspapers, international trade publications, and loads of other stuff, but it's taken like 8 years in the making to get good at it. I hope this has cleared up a bunch of stuff about whether you should do link building yourself or outsource it. If you liked this video, please do hit the like button. If you loved it, please subscribe, and until next time, we will see you later.